Did you see that? I spotted an E-fire this morning, a real one. It was a van. And hello and welcome back to a Bangertorial. I'm doing them again. I sort of have to, really. Thanks very much for hanging around or coming back. Yeah, we'll do some breaking news. Breaking news is that there's ongoing a fire in the tunnel driving into Heathrow, and obviously what's responsible is an electric car, so it's a battery fire, and as we all know with battery fires, you have to leave them to sort of burn themselves out. I get rather agitated about this because I do hate to say I told you so, but I sort of did. I wrote a book actually in 2019. It came out right at the beginning of 2020 and I updated it at the end of that year. And I did warn about battery fires. I said battery fires are really quite serious things. And obviously no one pays attention. It's pointless, isn't it, really? I don't think anybody pays attention to anything that I do at all. But I find it very interesting what's been talked about at the moment. It's an ongoing situation. Maybe it isn't. It may not be a battery fire, but if they've said it's a battery fire at what is a very early stage, one would assume that they are correct. Now, I'm currently in a car park, a rural car park, and I tell you what, there might be the odd hybrid. I've actually had a wander around the car park. One Vauxhall battery car, and that's it. And this is a fairly large car park. This is a one where people park to shop, and there really isn't anything which is battery only. And you know, for some people around here, actually batteries might suit them. They don't do a lot of miles. They can charge it at home relatively cheaply and get on with their lives. But the simple truth is, no one wants one. No one I know wants one. This is something that's been foisted on people. It's the answer to a question which nobody really raised, and this is where we find ourselves. People doing Bangernomics are now under threat. We do live in what is, I've heard described as a sort of a soft police state. So at some point we're going to be told off for even mentioning this thing. I've noticed whenever I've done something on battery cars recently where one might be slightly skeptical, I would assume that there's bots, really. It's like they seem like someone has said, well, I'm very happy with mine, I'm going to go and buy one and all that sort of stuff, and I really don't believe it. It doesn't really check out, and then there's a sort of a profile pic that doesn't really match up with them, and there's 3 followers or something. So I'm not quite sure whether these people playing for the other side are completely real. All we want is choice. That's all I want in life, is choice, and that's what Bangernomics really gives people. Yeah, Bangernomics is going to come back. There's nearly 600 people here doing stuff. I'll do the political commentary. I'm also very tempted to do mad stuff, like ambient music for when you're driving your Bangernomics vehicle, and stuff like that. I don't know. If anyone has any suggestions about anything that they don't see elsewhere that they'd like to see then I'm happy to have a crack. But yeah, I'm sort of back. I'm sort of very annoyed with stuff. I'm very irritated by everything, really. And I just think Bangernomics, more and more is absolutely the way. So I very much appreciate you watching this. I'll try and do one every single day if I can, if there's enough news to justify it, and maybe there'll be some ongoing developments where tomorrow I have to upload it and say, well, yeah, it wasn't a battery fire, it was a hail bale lorry that caught to light, and that's what's still burning now in Heathrow. Not very likely, is it? But never mind. It's all good fun. Like and subscribe. Let's get a lot of people watching this eventually. I never really went on about that, but yeah, let's do some liking and subscribing, and I'm going to do a lot more stuff here. Thank you very much, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.